Okay, welcome back. I made a few changes in between the last couple of episodes. I went through, did the did some red shirts, made some jersey number changes. I'm trying to figure out what else I did not. Oh yeah, also the auto did the depth charts for the backup and for the special teams. I realized we didn't get that either. So those are the main changes in between. I thought that was a little bit too boring to do in the episode. So we are ready, I believe, to go in. There's just one more thing. I mean, I said we were going to look at the strategies as well. Not sure if I made these changes last time or last episode or not, but in any event, we're going to put together the recruiting board, which I already had it done with auto recruiting. And I said, okay, well, let's delegate for starters. And that's what I did. Oh, yeah, so I also did edit the recruiting a little bit because I figured we should probably get some running full. If we're going to run a wishbone, I do want to get some fullbacks in there. And I don't think. Oh, you know what? I did not do the talking points yet. We have 7 points. Not bad. 7 talking points. We're only 58 prestige, which is, I think that's a little bit low. So I don't know how these talking points are assigned. But in any event, we got a B plus fullback here. Delmar Dabney. Some of these others we didn't get preliminary numbers on. I'm not quite sure why. Stefan Pratt. Also, possibly we could go to running back and shift over to halfback. There was a running back, a couple of halfbacks, so I said, okay, we're going to switch them over to a running fullback. And then I realized that really takes down the overall. So there might be something else going on there if it's affecting the overall that much. Just take one more detour into strategy. I want to take a look at some of these plays. And it looks like, that's a shotgun. Hang on a second. Look at the wishbone. If I go to formations, is it? No, what am I looking at? Depth chart. That's what I'm looking at. Because I'm thinking we're probably going to want a wishbone depth chart. Right now we got Johnson and Barlow. We got Villegas and Furman. Let me take a look at Furman for a moment. 67 speed, which for a fullback is not too bad. What does the formation view look like here? I don't run wishbone very often, so I gotta. Okay, so the wing back is the wing back is Barlow. All right, so it does. So maybe we don't need. We could just run 2 halfbacks. So we're going to need a good bench at halfback. Okay, that more or less settles it. But we got to do a. Actually, you know what? I do believe I made a recruiting needs. I did make this already. Okay, so I didn't put any halfbacks. Let's just take a look at, now that I have this information, position summary, we had 6 current. We only have 1 graduating, and so we're going to have 5. And I didn't put any down. Maybe I should put one down on the list. The only thing I didn't do yet, I'm going to put halfback 1. We got a lot of scholarship positions open. Actually, wait, let me go back here for a moment. Corner, free safety, and tackle. I got to look at those again. Corner, free safety. Might want 2 of those. 2 of those and 2 tackles. So this is 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 13, 15. Fortunately, we got 22 scholarships. And actually, I also cut a few players too. So we just add up our current position summary. 11, 13, 19, 31, 41, 44, 46, 50, 66, 73, 79. Oh, we have 80. We have 85. Interesting. Okay. Well, okay. So the one thing I have not done yet is I have not taken this. These recruiting needs and actually edited the recruiting class yet. So I'm going to keep this off monitors while we go back to recruiting. And let's just see if we have targets. Okay, so, well, this is all positions. Let's just go through it position by position, which is how I usually start this. Quarterback. Do I really want to add more? Maybe we should. I mean, recruiting, prestige 58. I gotta think we can probably attract some 4-star players. I didn't look and see how many players we have in each star rating, but I think we can probably always add a few more. I don't want to go overboard with this. Do we have anyone? Oh, I gotta go to actions. Do we have anyone who's shown interest? Okay, well, we do have we're already interviewing this guy. The only thing is we don't have. We're already out of contacts for this week, so I'll just if I find someone, we'll just add them to interview, and let's say if I go to recommended. Exactly the players who we ended up. Okay, let's go to Johnson here. I don't want to make too big a deal about this. Let us. You know what? I didn't look at our pipelines yet. Let's. Is it positions? No. Where's our Where are our pipelines? Am I missing something? Do I have to go back to roster? Oh, okay. I don't know how it got over here. What I missed. Okay, so I got to add pipeline states to this. Let's say great. Okay, so we're gonna assume Maryland is one of them because that's our home state. So it looks like South Carolina, New Jersey. Okay, about time. New Jersey, Maryland, South Carolina, Kentucky, Arizona. Not bad. Some good states. Well, that might be it. And we'll also do decent. Another for decent. Not going to worry about minor. It's too much. It's too much to keep track of. Okay, decent. Idaho, Nebraska, Virginia. Problem is, all these states are not created equal. If our decent states are all smaller states, it works to our disadvantage. Who else is decent? Rhode Island, Minnesota, Maine, Oregon, and Iowa. No, that's it. Okay. I just want. It's a good starting point for where I'm going to get our where I'm going to start with for our recruiting board. I did say I would get to regular season today. I hope I still am able to do that. We'll see here. Okay, so quarterback. How many we have 4 now? Maybe one more. Let's take a look at a pipeline state here. New Jersey. All right, add. Maryland. We're out of contacts for the week anyway. So, okay, Maryland, I guess, is already in our. South Carolina, Kentucky. I don't go to each of these individually. Okay, Betancourt, Kentucky. And we'll just. Oh, a 4-star. Well, you never know. Okay, I shouldn't be adding to this list, but anyway. Okay, halfback. Let's go back to targets. Back to all. Running back. I think 3 is probably good enough. Actually, you know what? Let's go to all positions. And 500 miles? Oh, or should I? Yeah, I don't want to keep going state to state to state. That's going to be... All right. Let's... that way I can look at the interest here. So we got... Let's see. We got... Well, I mean... Oh, I'm looking at targets. Okay, I'm uncommitted. So, within 500 miles, hell, I could probably even do within 200 miles. Or 300. What about 200? That's still 441. So, yeah, I think this will do. All right, so we'll go with Clarkson. Let's see. Maybe I'll go by position now. I think we're good for running back. But let's see. Couple of... let's just go with a few here. Might as well try to get some 4 stars. Okay. Fullback. I think we have... Oh, that's just... Hang on a second. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Wide receivers, not really big. As a matter of fact, I'm going to remove a few here. Yeah, especially if they're low ranked. I'm going to remove a few here. Let's see. Tight end. We need a couple. But we already have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, we already have 8. Let's go back to the 300 distance. Yeah. Maryland. I'll bet we have all the Marylanders already. Yeah. New Jersey. Only because tight end, I have us listed that we need 2. Right. So that's why I'm spending a little bit longer on this. The others, halfback. Okay. Well, if we can get someone in a recruiting pipeline, that's bonus points, right? But I think, yeah. So tight ends within 500 miles, you're looking at them. All right. I think that's good enough. Wide receiver. Yeah. Oh, we did. Okay. Center. We're on all targets, I think. Yeah, that'll work. We don't particularly need anyone. Guard, we only need 1. That should work. Tackle, we need 2. Oh, okay, but we have 12. Let's go back to the distance. Uncommitted. I wonder if I was looking for uncommitted when okay, never mind. Let's see. Interview. I have a feeling we already have... Oh, 1 from New Jersey, another from Maryland. All right, that'll work for tackle. Again, we needed 2. So let's go back to targets, defensive end. We're just building the list here. I'm not going to make too big a deal here. We got 8 targeted, and really don't even need any. In fact, I could probably even remove these 2. Hide. I mean, let's not make this. Oh wait, that's just the 300 distance. Oh boy, defensive end is not even a position of need for us. So yeah, let's. I mean, you know what? Okay, you know what? They got mild interest. Let's just take a quick. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I got to do the assigned points for all of them too. So I might not have done that for all positions. I thought I had. Defensive tackle. I mean, we really don't need this many. I don't want to. Man. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to remove them. I know they're mild interest, but I don't want to overdo this. And then we do summary. South Carolina, Georgia. I don't know. We need one from Georgia. Okay. Move on. Defensive tackle, we need 1. I don't think we need 15 targets, but we do. And that's all. At this point, it's like, who can I remove? Linebacker is not a position of need. We got 13. Let's remove. Well, okay. Might as well still interview. Okay. I can remove a few here and there as well. Corner. Okay, corner's a big need position. We need 3, and I think this will probably be good enough. But let's also let's maybe add a few more. I don't want to get caught like I mentioned the example earlier. I don't want to get caught in that situation where it's like, we don't have enough. I'm saying 300 miles. Because we wanted to stretch from Maryland to New Jersey, and I happen to know Maryland to New Jersey is about 200 miles. To drive, I've made many times. But there's a bunch of 1-star here. Okay, I think we can chance a few 2-star, 4-star here, 4 stars here, because it is a need position. We could even go. No, I'm not going down to 2-star. We should be able to get 3 stars at a minimum. Okay, strong safety. Wait, we have 31. Wait a minute, hang on a second. Wait, that's not targets, hang on. Oh, we only have 6. Okay. I really don't think they're needed. Well, let's leave them interviewed at least. And then finally, free safety, we need 2. I think this list will suffice. Okay. That's our recruiting board set up. 143. So when I delegated, they added 120. I added about 20 some odd more. Removed a few as well. Now, in terms of contact, let me go to some positions that we don't need. Okay. I'm going to reclaim contacts from positions that we don't really need. Center is another one. See if we can just get a few. We don't have any there. Tight end, wide receivers, another one. I'm not going to be able to get that many back. Strong safety, yeah. Linebacker was the last one. Okay, I don't know how many we got back, but let's just go to all positions. Oh, and quarterback. And we need to get a running quarterback. Although I think we have one. Already on the roster. So well, we'll deal with that as we start getting some ratings review. Okay, so I do believe that's it. Last thing is to go through and get the auto assign points. I think I did this for most of them already. So I'll just go through the list and add the remaining one. Okay, I think that is it, and we're ready. I think we're ready. So, in fact, I think we're already at week 1, aren't we? Oh yeah, we did training camp already. So let's take a look at the let's look at our schedule here. I think, I think 6 wins is absolutely doable. And I put into the maybe we should do the strategies first. I put in let's see. Yeah, strategy. I did put in the come on, look at it here. Play calling. There we go. Navy Wishbone. I didn't want to put all of these in at once. I want to get I want to kind of break this in. I don't know how well this is going to do at first. I also said, I went over the part where I ignored the red zone and goal line just for the situation. I also don't think we need the special depth chart for Wishbone. I'm not sure, because the wing back is going to be the second halfback anyway, so. All right, I do believe that is it. Unless I'm missing anything. Schedule. Oh, we actually have a week 1 bye. All right, well, this will be interesting. So let's just sim week 1 then. Well, actually, yeah. Let me. And I do want to look at one thing in our schedule, because we got Army week 15. So that's how it should be. There's no more buys until week 12. So 11 straight weeks. All right. So actually, wait. We got to look at the recruiting first, and then we should be able to. I think we'll just sim that week 2 game. All right. Let's see. Target. All right. So we're getting some competition right off the bat. Let's take a look at actions. So where do we begin here? First of all, let's contact anyone who hasn't been contacted last time. Let's start with that. I'm just going to sort this by dollars spent. So we're going to start. Oh, really? That few? I find that hard to believe. Because I'm looking at the interviews. Okay, yeah. So if they're 2,000 at least, that means we've okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's. I don't know if we've contacted all these, or if they're actually, yes. If interviews checked off and we've only spent 1,000, then that's what I need. So let's just go. Probably should be a little more systematic about than this, but. As a matter of fact, let's go for need positions first. All right, let's just kind of finish these first. I guess we should probably look at adjusting the talking points, but I'm not going to do that for 100 and some odd recruits all at once here. Running back. Yeah. Fullback, yeah, okay. I don't want to go these too much early on. Let's see, tight end, we need to. So, we don't need those last ones. Okay. Wide receiver, we don't need that. Guard, only need one here. Let's just. Well, let's actually put a couple more here first. All right, tackle. Tackle, we need two. And I'm really wondering, do we just want to delegate the first few weeks? Because to go into this that's a heavy lift to go to all of those players, and I'm not right off the bat is what I meant. Let's see, contact. Oh, sort dollars spent. Contact. Oh, we're already out. Shoot. All right, well, we got to keep going down the list. Corner. Well, it looks like we got. Oh, okay. Well, we got a few of them, so it's not all bad. But let's running back. Let's claim some of them. Same for quarterback. Get some of the corners back here. Definitely. Well, some of these early ones we could probably do phone call, and we're already getting a lot of scholarship offers on a lot of scholarship offer competition right off the bat. So let's oh, okay, well that's that. All right, we'll just have to keep track of that as we go. Let's go through this by position. That's bite-sized pieces. The best way to do this early on. Let's go to scouting. Okay, so we got dual threat and gunslinger. I mean, it's not the most important, but, I mean, John Johnson, a 4-star, he's a gunslinger. Oh, we got cool interest. All right. Intelligence is C, but should have the big arm. So, is it Willis and Johnson? Willis has the dual threat. Oh, dual threat. There you go. So let's go and let's just get a scholarship there. Let's get a scholarship here. I'm not even gonna, well, we need to do home visits on them. We haven't done home visits on anyone yet. All right, running back. Eric McDonald. A careful jock. Let's go to scouting here as well. Oh, power runner. Well, diva. I'm not gonna. We'll hide the diva, but these last few, power runner. Yeah, I think they're worth taking a strong look at here. In fact, let's go with phone call for them. Actually, you know what? We don't probably. Let's just do home visits on them. And then we can recoup some of those contacts and use them for the corner, because that's where we started to run short. Actually, let's take a few of those. I'll figure out where to put the rest later. Let's get back to where were we? Running back? Yeah, so I think we got to go back to scouting. Power runner. I think Clarkson, Thompson, and Gray, I want to get scholarships on them right away. Don't be timid. I think that's something that I have been doing incorrectly at some point, is not getting scholarship offers on them quickly enough. And again, I'm not looking at everything here. I haven't really done a lot of the personality. I haven't really looked at too much at personality ratings yet. Top school, Oklahoma State for Harry Gray. I mean, he may be out of reach for us. But, I can only look at so many things at once here. Oklahoma State is his top choice. Does he have a... Oh, he does. I don't think Florida State and Oklahoma State, we're not going to get him. I think we got bigger fish to fry, or maybe I should say smaller fish to fry. This is also a place where we want to start eliminating Okay, Clarkson and Thompson, LSU and Maryland. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Brevin Thompson. He might be worth it. We definitely, oh boy, well, I think Clarkson's probably out of reach. It was worth a try, but let's do an official visit for Thompson. And also take a look at the talking points. Prestige, well, very important. We want to get organization in, got to get winning in. I mean, oh God, look at the personality ratings though. What's his social type? Grumpy hipster. I'll tell you, if he didn't have a flag trait, I might drop him right here, but it's worth keeping up with. Okay. What about Noble? Probably not worth a try. I mean, Clemson, Ohio State, Kentucky. Yeah, all right. Lesson number 2, discretion is the better part of valor. All right, fullback. Okay, Christopher Roberts. Mild interest. A receiving fullback, which is important in an option. Run blocking is only D. I think if we end up with a wishbone depth chart, we may put a tight end in the backfield just for that purpose. No, we'll see about that. In the meantime, I think Roberts is worth a look. So let's do a home visit. Let's go back to the scouting. Yeah. Dabney and Roberts. I think, well, we've already used up our contacts. Dabney and Roberts. Do you want a scholarship, one of them? Yeah, I would probably say Dabney. Roberts not as good a run blocker, although okay. So Roberts we got mild interest. So, but I'll tell you what. Okay, so Roberts will do phone call. Dabney. Actually, no. Dabney will do scholarship. Okay, next tight end. Still kind of gauging where our biggest successes are going to be here. What our ranges and. No. Okay, so we got 3 potential good ones here in the middle. All good run blockers. I think run blocking, if they're C or C minus, and we already have medium certainty. Although Ingram does have, we'll drop Finney. Was it Ingram? Who was it? Kimball. Definitely Kimball. Yeah. Kimball, we want to show some interest in. We already have cool interest, so I say we just go home visit. All 9 yards there. I mean, Texas A&M. I'm betting he has an offer for them. Yeah, well, let's try it anyway. Okay, wide receiver. I'm not gonna press anything there right now. I think if I had more contacts, I'd probably just put contact on and be done with it. But we don't even have that, so I'm gonna skip right to guard. Actually, let's see. Does anyone stand out here? 2 athletic blockers. All right, Hyatt and Kent. Actually, tight end. We have some more contacts to use up there. Okay, we just got back. All right. So Hyatt and Kent. One's Florida State. I'm going to do home visit on both of them. And I'm going to put scholarship on. Okay. Tackle. I'm trying to go through these a little more speedily this time. But we got 19 we got 19 entries, and we have a need for 2 of them. So, tenacious blocker, always important. Keith Kirk. Oh, our effort was noticed. Okay. I think we ought to do phone call and yeah. Oh, you know what? What about some of those contacts that we got back? Because we do need to. I'm sorry, where did we leave off? Kirk, yes, tenacious blocker. Let's also look at, I think we're going to drop Ibarra, and Eldridge. Was that it? Let's go, yeah, let's keep the contacts on some of these other ones. Kirk, I think we want to go scholarship, don't we? Yeah, let's do that. Normally I do official visit first, but we got so many scholarships. We're not even going to, we got 15 left still, and we're already almost done with offense. Matter of fact, we are done with offense. Center, no, you know, I'm not even going to do that. Tackle, we can use some of the contacts here. Except not here. Let's remove a couple there, move those over to phone calls instead. All right. Where does that leave us? A punter, I didn't even look at punter. We don't need punters. Stackhouse. Well, you know what? Let's put our talking points on. Kicker, kicker, we don't have anyone targeted. I'm not going to bother there. All right, defensive tackle. We only have one on our needs list. Let's go to scouting. Nose tackle and bull rusher. Okay, so that's going to be Stidham and Hogan. Oh, got some good hits there too. What about Hogan? Same here. Appreciated the contact. So yeah, I'd say let's do scholarships on both of these. Same thing with home visits. And as far as what other contacts to use here, let's sort by size and maybe take the top 5. I don't know how many we have left. We got mild interest from Michael Bays. And collapse the pocket. All right. Defensive end. We don't have any needs. I'm not even sure why we're using, unless, okay, speed rusher and bull rusher. That's for Miller and Karen. Apart from, okay, I was about to say, we don't really need the others. I'm not going to use any home visits here just yet. Linebackers, another one of those. Again, let's see if anyone pops out here. We got a thumper and a workout fanatic. I haven't really paid much attention to social types just yet. Vanderbilt and Louisiana Tech. I think we can certainly compete with them. So Harp, I don't know if we want to go into Scott. Let's at least home visit. And then Milton Morrow. Zealous entertainer, no flags or traits. Speed is C. I don't know. Do we really want to look at scouting here? If their speed and tackling are both poor, which doesn't appear to be the case. Well, yeah. Morrissey and Leslie, I think we may drop them. Try not to think about this as much early on. Go a little bit more on instinct by this point. Okay, corner, only a few positions left. Corner, and let's see. I do want to get to that first game, and we will get to. I'll probably only have a chance to sim it, but I want to at least get to that first game. No, Maybe we'll do highlights. Highlights are fixed this year. Yeah, that's good. But I think corner and free safety are the only ones we have left. Oh, wow. Look at that. We got some serious traits uncovered here. Really, anyone down to... Shoot. Shutdown corner, Basil Crouch. Okay, come on. That's an awesome name. Your effort was lacking in impact. Let's try for an official visit there. Shutdown, press corner, Reed and Peterson. Peterson, speed of C. Okay, Reed I think is worth... who's it? Reed and Crouch. Until we've actually offered the scholarship, I'm not going to discount anything. No, or anyone. All right. Strong safety, we'll pass on that for now. And finally, free safety. Center fielder. The last two. Berger and Atchison. Atchison's not really that impressive in terms of personality. Sanctimonious player. What about Berger? A frantic scholar, center fielder. Utah. That's going to be competition. But what the heck? Let's put a scholarship on Berger and a home visit. All right. I think I'm satisfied. Not a fine-tooth comb, but we'll fine-tune this as we go through the season. All right. Which leaves us just enough time to play against New Hampshire and to watch the highlights against New Hampshire. I don't know why we're playing them on the road. They're a 1-point favorite. Let's go ahead and sim the game. And let's do highlights, and we'll finish up with that. Oh, well, this isn't our home field, but we do have to get a field graphic in there. All right. Anyway, let's see how we're gonna get the season started here. 2 tight end jumbo. Okay, I'm gonna be very interested in. Whoa, already in the second quarter? Wallace Williams, Kevin Johnson, a big run there. That first quarter went by very quickly. Or maybe, we're already in the third quarter? Touchdown. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and watch the second half. Skip quarter. Oh, I think we actually ended up rewinding a little bit. But I think we took a 13-0 lead at some point. New Hampshire. It's one of those games I think we generally would be expected to win. They got a quarterback named Ferrari. Okay, actually, let's slow this down a little bit here. Wishbone, wingback, off tackle left. Oh, must have gotten a big gainer there. Only 9 for 22 passing, but the running game, 13 carries, 73 yards. I think it's skipping plays here. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. Third and... Whoa. It skipped a few plays here. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Anyway, point thing is, up 13-0. About 7:42 left in the third quarter. Now we can speed it up at this point. It's skipping plays. Something is wrong here. Sometimes it does that. Like, if you skip a quarter, it'll... Yeah, like it definitely... Unless we got a sudden turnover. Looks like the running game's working pretty well. It does seem to be like plays are getting skipped. I gotta take a look at... for the time being, we're up 13-0, and we are toward the end of the third quarter. The game must think we're still on highlights for some odd reason here. Okay, so they got... Yeah, that 3 points went up before the play ended. Let's skip to the fourth quarter, and then just kind of slow this down a little bit. So we're up 16-3. I feel a little bit hyper here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm watching plays get skipped here. So obviously, I wonder if Williams is really our starter at quarterback, because something tells me there might be a problem in the depth chart. But I mean, he's 10 for 28, so we may have to examine some of our depth chart choices. Not all of them, obviously. I mean, we're winning a defensive game, which is kind of where I thought things would be. That's kind of where I felt the goal would be. So I really should keep an eye on those wishbone plays. Well, with the play analysis that we have this year put into the game, we should be able to get a pretty good look at that. See how the wishbone plays went and that type of thing. All right, it's 19-3. Hey, we're going up by threes. As long as we're holding them to threes, that's pretty good. All right. I think we can go a little bit faster here. I think this game is, I don't want to say in the bag, but I mean, they haven't shown much offense. New Hampshire only 166 yards. We're outgaining them by almost 100 yards. I mean, it's 16 points, 12 minutes left. Anything can happen, but it's one of those, I think, like death by 1,000 cuts. They haven't really shown much. And we're showing just enough offense to kind of, by Viegas, Williams, well, that's what they're supposed to do, skinny check. I want to keep an eye on some of these run plays. Wishbone, historically, in my experience, has not worked well. But I think, just eyeballing it, they seem to be working for us early on. Now, of course, it's not lost on me that we are playing an FCS team here. So, although I don't think UNH has been in this league since the beginning, so I don't think it's not like a true FCS team. Okay, wishbone slam left. I mean, we're getting better in the passing game. Our run game is done very well. 33 carries for 140 yards. Which, I mean, this is not great, but, I mean, it's getting the job done. 2nd down and 1. Should be able to pick this one up, too. It's not going to be... Okay, no, it's going to be first down at about the 16. If we punch this in, I think we're going to call it a game. I mean, probably... I mean, it's 16... It's 2 scores with 4.5 minutes left. If we get in here, it's going to... Even a field goal is going to be a 3-score game with, like, 4 minutes and change left. And we're in. Okay. I mean, this is not a bad start to our first game. We got, I mean, it's not exactly juggernaut offensively. We've kind of gotten, points here and there. The yardage is not, actually the yardage is pretty good. 208 yards rushing, can't complain there. Passing could be, we got an interception. I'm talking fast. I know, I'm talking fast. A lot of stuff going on. I think this fits in with my theme. I'm trying to do things a little bit faster this year, knowing that, it's the 4th season of this playthrough already, and, I think we're kind of getting the hang of this by now. All right? Maybe we're not going to need that wishbone depth chart after all. All right. It's 33-3. I think we're just going to, in the interest of time, we're just going to go right to the box score. 33. Okay, so that does end up being the final score. Let's see. Williams did not start out over all that well, but finished okay. I don't know if that 69 intelligence is playing into things a lot. We don't have a huge number of options there. But the running game, look, it's steady. 4.2, 4.1, Keenan 6.9. So I haven't really put in the running quarterback plan yet. Wallace Williams, he's our regular starter. So we got to put that in yet. I mean, so not the entire offense isn't installed yet, as they say. But we'll get that in there. Total yards, 381 to 229. Only 3.9 yards per rush, but I'll tell you, it feels like more than that, somehow. Anyway, that is that. So I do not want to sim the rest of week 2 yet because we still have to go through the recruiting. But I'm going to end it there, and we're almost coming up on exactly 1 hour. So that is it for this episode. Only took us 4 episodes to get into week 2 of the regular season, so that's not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. Thank you again for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, smash that like button, all that nice stuff. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, Anchors away.